Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to your general reading. This is a timeless reading, so if you're new here, welcome. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, here's the thing. You were brought here by your intuition. There is something about today's reading, this card spread here, that's going to apply to your current situation. So it's up to you to figure out what that is. And if you'd like to claim this reading, that would be great too. If you'd like to share with us what is resonating with you, then that would be really fun too, because I love to read comments. All right, Aquarius, here we go. You ready? Bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess. Aquarius, you're being reminded here that whatever it is that seems kind of mysterious or just kind of puzzling you, there's some reason, obviously, for it, right? Why it's being presented to you. Go within, use your intuition, your higher self, get in touch with your higher self, and use that strength in order for you to figure out what it is that's being presented to you, right? What is the meaning? What is the mystery there? The High Priestess is all-knowing. I mean, she's limitless. All right, very powerful energy for us here. So make sure that you are really going within and going deep. Don't be afraid to go deep, because there is a reason for all of this stuff that's happening in your life. Find the hidden meaning, because when you find that out, it opens doors for you, and then you end up achieving whatever it is that you're going after. Now, here's the thing. There's a part of you right now that may be kind of on defense mode. And what you need to do here is establish boundaries. It's okay to fight for what you believe in. It's okay to stand up for yourself. However, there's a fine line between fighting for yourself and wasting energy, and setting a boundary and letting the people around you know that you can't cross this boundary because I won't let you. And then you walk away, right? It's kind of like putting that stick down and say, don't go past here. That's it, period, the end. Okay? So, be wise in how you handle this defensiveness that's kind of present here. Yeah, here, you've got the Devil card, right? So the Devil card is just about, all of our shadow behaviors, things that are going to keep us from progressing, right? So if you have a goal here, this is your outcome that you want. The Devil is like the roadblock. What is it that is blocking you? What is it that you're doing, thinking, feeling, acting on that is blocking you and keeping you from going to the other side and achieving your goals? So this could be the way you think about yourself, the way you talk to people, the way you talk to yourself, any addictions that you might have, lack of discipline, right? Codependencies, things like that. So anything that's going to keep you from progressing, be aware of that. Sitting here and fighting people unnecessarily, that's bad behavior too, right? That's going to keep you from progressing. So pay attention to that. All right, Four of Wands. So this is about stability, right? Something in the recent past, maybe in your family, has given you kind of like that burst of energy, because you're starting to sense a level of stability around you, right? And this could be you, if you're, of a mature age. This might be you applying to your, this might apply to your marriage, right? And your independence here. This is about celebration, celebrating milestones here. I love it. Tower moment. Now, here's the thing. When things fall apart in your life and you have to rebuild it, there's a reason for it. Universe is giving that to you as a gift so that I know it's hard to believe when you're going through the middle of it, right? It's just a mess. But go within, right? There's a reason for it, because this Tower moment is meant for you to find out something about yourself, right? You built your current situation, your current life, and it wasn't working. And then boom, Tower moment happens. It gets all down into the rubble. It's gone. Now you get a chance. You are being given the gift to start over. How do you want to start it over? And what did you learn about yourself from this last issue that you're not going to repeat again? The thing is the same tower issue is going to keep happening until you learn the lesson, because universe is like that. It wants you to go towards light. It wants you to go towards your higher self. And if you understand that, then you'll make moves that's going to get you to that point, right? You're going to identify the things that are slowing you down and keeping you held back. All right, a new beginning here. You've got a new opportunity, whatever it is. So everything's fallen apart. Have faith. Go within. Believe that there is a lesson there, and that you have new beginnings right around the corner. Take advantage of it. Yeah, you've had a lot of heartache. Again, you can choose to sit here and cry about it and be sad. Not trying to be, insensitive, not at all. But what I'm trying to say is that you can sit here and really, grieve over it and continue to grieve, or you can find the lessons behind it. And this is shadow behavior, right? This staying here in a state of sadness. This is going to keep you sitting here feeling sad and being sad about whatever heartache loss, betrayal you may have gone through. So the idea here is you will heal from the sadness, but you need to also find the lessons. Otherwise, you're not going to gain that stability that you want for your life. Yeah, again, trust your intuition. What is your intuition telling you, right? Go within. What is it telling you here? You have a path to take right here that the universe has given you. Stay on the path. Trust your instincts. Listen to your higher self, and you'll know what to do. This person here is dwelling on the past. 3 swords, 3 cups, right? Dwelling on the past, sad, regret, loss, grief, right? You can choose to stay here where you're facing only the past, or you can turn around, show love and gratitude for the 2 cups here. And the 2 cups can be like your 2 of cups, or the Lover's card, right? Some sort of new offering, Page of Cups. Yeah, figure out when things fell apart in your life and now you're rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your life. Figure out what it is that no longer serves you and leave it behind. These 3 cups that have been spilled here no longer serve you. You can't pick up the wine. It's gone. So take these 2 cups and go your merry way. Go towards the light. Go to the other side of the mountain. You have clarity here. You're very, you're going to be honest, too brutally honest sometimes, but you're also going to be very fair. Watch your words, because sometimes your words sting whenever you're telling the truth to someone. When you're calling somebody out, hey, you did that wrong, you might say it in a way that might sting a little bit, and then now you're creating enemies. So again, the Queen of Swords can have very, very positive qualities, but it can also have devil, shadow behavior too. Like just saying it as it is, being honest is a good thing, but saying it to the point where like you're creating enemies and problems for yourself and hurting people's feelings, that's not always good, right? Because then that's karma. That's what you send out, and that's what's going to come back. 2 of Wands, you're planning your future. You see that your future is very bright and that you can just about do anything you want here because you're being offered a new start. But again, you have to understand what lessons to learn from these moments of grief. Otherwise, you can't move to the next step or next level, right? You can't take this with you, because if you never deal with this grief and despair, this unhappiness, you will always end up feeling it, right? No matter where you go, no matter what happens in the future, if you never deal with it, you will always be in pain. And I don't want that for you. Look at this, 5 of Wands, right? 5 of Wands. So you can choose to live in chaos or leave it behind, right? Leave it behind for independence, growth, satisfaction, independence, and stability, right? So it's choices that we're making and taking advantage of this new opportunity and planning and figuring out how to use it to your best advantage. Aquarius, I hope you're getting your message from this reading. Lots of messages coming through. Knight of Pentacles, begin to plant the seeds for your future. I'm going to put him right here next to the Page of Pentacles, right? So it's not enough to just kind of be inspired with this new pentacle. It's time to act on it, right? So you might be starting a new venture, a new side hustle or something like that. It's one thing to talk about it. It's one thing to watch it and look at it and admire it. But you got to act on it. You got to actually plant the seeds. Plant the seeds and plan your future, because something great is about to happen. And it's going to give you independence and stability if you take action. 7 of Swords. So 7 of Swords is about lying, cheating, stealing, robbing, right? What are you... So one thing... If you feel as though things aren't right, you're probably correct, right? If you use your intuition. However, the 7 of Swords can also apply to you. What are you robbing yourself of? Are you robbing yourself of this experience here? Of this experience that's about to happen because you're staying here in this state of sadness, grief, and misery. So you could be doing this stealing, right? You're robbing yourself of this experience, of this opportunity to move towards stability, happiness, celebration. Queen of Pentacles. There's someone here, maybe a Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles is about abundance. So whatever it is that you are working towards, know that it's going to be abundant. Okay? That you're going, this is a business. If you're starting a business, this is going to come out. This is going to work for you. Work to your advantage. One more. You're going to have clarity, and you're going to cut out the things that don't serve you, that aren't helping you. Don't stay here in this state of noise, competition, rivalry. Again, this is going to slow you down. Remember, there's a reason that the devil is here in the center, the devil in the tower, because it wants you to focus on this. Whatever it is that has made your world fall apart, there's a message. Don't let it slow you down. You're not beholden to that misery. You're not beholden to this heartbreak and grief and sadness and regret. No one has to stay in that state. It's a choice. Learn, use the clarity you're receiving. Learn to cut out what's not helping you. Yeah, another 5 here, 5 of Pentacles. You're in this state of sadness, loss, insecurity. You feel as though you don't deserve. Why don't you feel like you deserve the other 5 of Pentacles? Why don't you feel you deserve abundance? Don't punish yourself, right? Your insecurities are getting the worst of you or the best of you. So that's a devil, that's shadow behavior, right? Change your way of seeing things, change your way of thinking. Look, the minute you do that, you're going to have the Sun card here, which is all about optimism, positivity, growth, clarity. One more, Chariot. Yeah, it's moving and grooving. So you have a choice to get on board or stay here and here and here and here. Right? Right? So choose, make a choice. Show up as your best and highest self so that you can reap the rewards and the abundance that's waiting for you. Cut out the things in your life that aren't serving you. Be honest with yourself and everyone around you, but just be gentle. Don't hurt people, because that's only going to create noise, competition, rivalry, conflict. Continue to plan for your future. Trust your gut, because the Chariot's coming to make a change in your life so you're victorious, because the Sun says so. The Sun says that you are ready. You're ready to start to embark on a new life, a new way of seeing things. Look at that, and it's moving fast. You may be a fast thinker, right? This is movement, momentum. Be careful. Again, words, words, words. Be careful of how you're communicating with others. If you're a quick thinker, fast thinker, you may not think about the consequences of your words. You might be so cutting with your words that you create enemies, right? So again, you're being reminded here. It's okay. You're a truth seeker. You want to know. You want to know the truth behind why things happen, certain things happen. But be very careful, because your energy is so assertive and so direct that it can create problems, conflict, unnecessary conflict. And it's, again, going to slow down your Chariot, slow down your movement. And I did mention the Chariot earlier, so that's good that it came out. All right. Here we go. Your dreams hold the key to your future. Pay attention. A wish upon a star will soon come true. Beautiful. And a powerful ally will appear in your life. Welcome them. Okay? I want to put that with the Queen of Pentacles. And then we've got the bottom of the deck. A protective charm will bring you safety and peace. All right? So if you keep thinking about a certain object, maybe there's something there that you need to pay attention to. Okay, Aquarius? Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with other Aquarians and cross watchers. All right? Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.